You are now tuned into season 2 of D Man Cave Sports Podcast. Drop the beat.
Drawing the keys on this shit now.
What's up, guys? We back. You understand? Season 2. The fellas. We got a lady guest with us. Go ahead. Let them tell them what to do.
Ladies first, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, he said me. I am Tay from the Facts Podcast.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. And thank you for having me on your show.
Well, thank you for joining us. You the first lady in the man cave, so hey, we got to make this one special.
I feel special, like I got a special ticket or something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, you definitely do. Definitely do. I'll go ahead. Jae Jones, we back in the building. Let's go. Season 2. Y'all already know what it is.
Hey, G Money back in the house. My wife let me out the house or in the house. I'm in the cave. I didn't get canceled. I'm back.
Willie, how you doing over there, my guy?
Man, it sounds like we are excited for season 2. I'll tell you what.
You know me one way or another, you dig. But Willie, so I'm here. I'm gonna be your host for this week at the scene and shit. You know, y'all drop y'all info, you know, your tags and all that good shit that y'all do.
I want to say I miss y'all, man. It's been a while, man. You know, I miss y'all. Got Tay on here, man. So I just want to say I miss y'all. But y'all can find me at Jae Jones on all social media platforms: Twitter, IG, Facebook, TikTok. You know where I'm at.
I'm on Twitter at G Money Caveman, and I try to talk as much fantasy as I can, even though my fantasy teams ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing right now. Shantae know that. We're going up against each other this week. We're gonna be talking about this more to see this show.
It's okay. You better take that L this week. But it's okay. It's okay. I may not view other people, but we're not gonna name no names, you know.
She is 4-0. She's 4-0, so she got some talking.
No, I'm 3-1. I lost last week because Amari Cooper, he didn't do what he was supposed to do, so he cost me my first loss. But it's okay. I'm still in first place. That's all that matters.
We do have somebody that is 4-0 though on the show with us as well.
Yes.
And it ain't me. Willie, would you like to, you know, drop some of your fantasy success tips?
You know, you just gotta go in there every week. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? See who doing what. And basically just pick your poison and take your advantage where you can, you know. You gotta find your advantages where you can, how you can, you know, whether you think they're there or not. It may be there, it may not be. But yeah, I think I picked a good fucking team out the gate. Is basically, and I'm just doing a decent job right now. But it's early. I keep telling y'all, leave me alone with that shit. It's early still.
Right. Willie got a humble. He really humble with it.
And that's a good thing because it is still early because the tides can change.
Definitely.
That's okay. You know, give me a little bit of time. I talk shit, you understand? And then you go, wish I wasn't talking shit. But I talk shit when it's due time. But until then, I'll let little shit be little shit. You understand? But
True.
Y'all motherfuckers don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to keep it real and I'm going to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Understand? All-pro wide receiver, Super Bowl wide receiver, Antonio Brown.
Shit. That's how we started, huh?
We started season 2 off hot.
Right. Guns blazing.
They say it happened in May of all things. And now it's coming out. if you didn't see, he was out there shaking his ass or something, well, putting his ass in people's face and showing this ding-a-lang, you did. But
And he slammed the joint in the water.
huh?
You didn't see the video? He slammed the girl in the water, like picked her some.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
He
get
did. He did.
the Caucasian woman.
He
He
did slam
slammed her in the water.
her.
And he's naked while he's flipping her in the water. It's like, bro, you better catch all types of sexual assault charges and everything else.
It
Like, what
is.
are you
Yeah, that joint.
I have not seen the video evidence of this yet.
Oh, no worries. I can gladly find it and drop it in the chat for you. No worries.
Oh man, I seen it and I mean,
Oh no, I'm dropping the unedited version. I'm not about to drop that kitty shit in there.
being on Twitter, you normally see the unedited
Yeah.
version. So
Oh, that's where I was getting it from. I was definitely going.
Hey,
Twitter is amazing.
You gotta drop your where they can find you at too. But
Okay. Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
yeah, but that joint was off the chain, man. Like I just shook my head. I was like, man, AB is, man, I don't know. It's not a good look. Obviously, it's not a good look for him. But
Can we say he's not getting another contract? Probably.
yeah,
He's probably not getting nothing.
Yeah, he probably put himself in a real bad situation right there. It's on camera. I mean, did he know the lady?
No, he was swimming in the pool in Dubai. Like, and then you do it in one of the kind of the most conservative type places of all places. Like, I'm surprised they didn't bag his shit then and there for that.
Yeah. Said they asked him. And he went on or some shit, but I don't understand why we just hearing about it here in October when it's happening in May.
Yeah, that's a little awkward.
Big fucking.
Especially with it being
Oh, so this isn't like recent stuff. It happened a long time ago.
May, they said.
No, it happened this year, but they just released it.
Oh, okay. That's why. Yeah. That's why. Well, somebody don't like him because it probably took a shot at Tom Brady and his wife. He posted that picture of Giselle all up on him, hugging him after the football game. So
right, and that was
Tom
petty.
Brady was like,
petty.
"Yo, release the dogs on this motherfucker."
Mike, he agree.
That's interesting.
With the theory, well, not the theory, but we leave it with G that it's because Tom Brady in that picture. AB did release a statement. Anybody see AB's statement he released?
No.
I don't really know. What else can you say?
Hey, look, he said something of the nature like
what can you say? Like
the NFL is using him as a scapegoat again. Not those words, but basically because all the shit that under fire that they've been under with Tua and the handling of that situation. And they just using him.
Yeah, I don't know.
He said something about the girl took his boxes of underwears and swam away with them. As he's insinuating that's what sparked this whole thing. But it's still though
bro, that don't account for what you did though. Like okay, your swimming trunks was taken, but you was still out there he put his ass in her face, bro. Like
either way, that's bullshit. If she did take his stuff off, that's bullshit. Like you are a man.
Like he was skinny.
You're a man. Like, come on, you're a man. Like, let's be realistic. You better just let random
people. Please stop. No.
But what's even worse is that like the person that was recording it, like you hear the other person like do this, do that. Like he was like encouraging it, like somebody else, I guess either who was recording it or was either at the pool, which made it even worse. And I was just like, yeah, this shit is not a good look.
But she also was laughing. So, I mean, I don't know. It could go either way. It's tricky, but he gotta do better. And I mean, of course, it falls upon mental illness.
But AB thinks he's a rock star though. AB approaches like he's a rock star. So I think all of that plays a part into his behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the full story. I haven't kept up. I didn't keep up with it. I kind of seen it on Twitter and I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely got CTE. He definitely got that shit. But I think he's just old. Like we said before, like he got the bag, and I know Ryan Clark made mention of it too. Like back when they was in Pittsburgh before he got the bag.
You see, he got that shit right, and not trying to be funny because I say he got something. I ain't gonna say more than CTE, but I think he has something that he had probably with him long before he ever got to the NFL or played football, and CTE even became. He even knew about a fucking CTE, or we even knew about a fucking CTE. You did.
So you think he might have PSTD? What's that joint called? Postpartum. What is it called?
PTSD?
PTSD. Damn, I'm fucking yeah.
No, possibly for different things. Possibly.
No, because they said I say that because they say he grew up like in a real like bad environment. You know.
Yeah, I understand. I understand why. I understand why. I understand the whole scope of it, but I don't know. I don't know. But I think dude need help. You know what I'm saying? Sure enough, I think dude need help. You know what I'm saying? When people say that he's on the path for self-destruction, it's a perfect example. And I think he really, really need help. And I hope he gets help. And I hope motherfuckers stop just you know, our man producer, head of 613 Faye Productions. You know, we all backwards in this shit. 613 Faye is the network you did. Like Mike always say, God damn. God damn.
And you know who he be hanging with.
Nah, that's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna get into that because that's something different.
I'm just saying the rock star mentality. I'm just saying the rock star behavior.
I want to something different, but it's like that. Let me stop. But we're not gonna get on that. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. So you guys go ahead and take it over and shit. If you want to stick there, you can stick there and shit. But
pause.
Drop your tags and all that good stuff. Like 630, drop your tags. That's what I was really trying to get to. Drop your tags, the networks, you know, where we can find all that and shit. And let me see if I can find that though. What Mike always say. But go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna let Tago drop her tags. We shouldn't be saying drop after we just talked about Antonio Brown.
Okay.
Shortstop drop, but go ahead and throw your tags out there where they can find you at.
So on Instagram, you can find me at _Shakira, and it's SHEKIRA __. And at Twitter, it's Life Size Fun Size, but it's LYFE size, and then Fun Size.
Oh, let me go follow you on Twitter right now. Follow you on Twitter. And of course, you know, we can be found on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on all social media, on social media platforms, Facebook at 613 Productions, IG 613 DMV, and on Twitter at 613 Faye, and on YouTube at 613 Faye, as my good man and host 4-0 Willie said. So yeah, man. So
G Money. We don't know where G Money went. He'll be back. You dig? I don't know. I like to point attention to the obvious for some reason here. One reason I'm trying like on one for real, yo. So let's see. I'm Willie Prater, Willie Baby on Facebook, Willie P, Willie Prater 3 on IG. You know, I may get
we
hip.
Gotta get Willie to get a Twitter.
You know, I may get hip to everything else and shit, but you know, that's where I'm at right now and shit.
No, you need to definitely get a Twitter. That's where everything is that you could possibly want to know before it really hits the streets.
I'm trying to tell you.
And that shit is just funny. Like the stuff that you see is comical. Just reading other people's comments. Oh my God. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely breaking news. You find all the insight, the memes, and all that shit between TikTok and Twitter. You don't even really need fucking TV for real. But yeah. So yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Go check us out.
So, like I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead to the next thing. Tom Brady, real quick. You know what I'm saying? We'll address Tom Brady him and his wife for 13 years. She filed for divorce.
Hey, look,
You-
Tom, it's your boy Jay. You know how we do on Twitter. It's okay. Time heals everything. Okay, time heals everything. You know what I'm saying? She worth 150 mil, a little bit more than you. You know, we ain't gonna worry about that. You know, just do what you gotta do. I know it's gonna be tough to stay focused, but you know, just try to stay focused, baby. Try to stay focused.
Yeah, that too. But I wish everybody would stop saying that she's leaving him because he's still playing football. Then
No,
speaking of Twitter, I seen this little old dude. He had to be like every bit of 80 or 90. And they were saying this is Tom Brady scoring his last touchdown. I was weak. Weak. I mean, he was moving so slow, and then he had like all these other people around him, like fake blocking. That shit was
yeah,
funny. He
but we
scored though.
gotta. Yeah, he put up 3 touchdowns for me last week, and I only say this because I got Tom Brady on my fantasy football team. But you know,
I
Tom
almost
fucked
benched
this
him.
up. Tom fucked this up. You know what I'm saying? Tom. We were on here when Tom announced that he was retiring, and then Tom was like, "Nah, fuck it." Tom, yeah, and so Tom came back before the summer. You know, what 3 weeks, 4 weeks after he announced that he retired, and yeah, he fucked that up. So hey, fellas,
He come on, man. He ain't come on, man. If Shawty that petty, let her go. It's how I look at it from that standpoint. If she that petty, let her go. Cause it got to be something deeper than that. But if she that petty, let her go. The man was football before he ever got with her, and he gonna be football after he with her or after he. That's something that she has to accept.
I get it, but she sacrificed her whole career for him, and for
But
him to
she
say that
still
he
got
gave
that
it up.
bag.
He got the bag after he finished playing. What is it? Fox offered him what 375 million for 10 years. Like he was still gonna get the bag.
My man JD say I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna do that. He was
Hey,
coming.
if that's what you're gonna say, that's what you're gonna say. But I don't even think it's about the money. I just think it's about the time. I just think she wanted him in a house. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted him home, and
I
he
can
could
give you
still
that
be
because
a part of the game.
yeah, but even if he turned to commentating, he still would be gone.
Probably.
I mean,
But he ain't gonna take the risk of getting injured, you know what I'm saying, and none of that shit, man. Like
he should have just stayed retired. I'm not gonna hold you because I have him in my fantasy too, and I almost benched him because I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
oh, I've definitely benched that motherfucker at least twice. It's only week 4. It's only week 5. I just started that motherfucker last week. Be like that motherfucker
Last week he was real shaky too.
Can we have Mike come on here on his Morpheus shit and give his intake and drop the he don't know them kids and they was going to Brazil?
Listen. It's season 2, so I might do this a little bit more. Listen, hey, I told y'all from the jump what it was going to be. I'm the love guru. So I tell y'all.
Here we go with his scalloped potatoes. But go ahead.
No. Men out there that's listening to this show.
They fucked up. He fucked up, man.
Never tell a woman you're going to do something and do the total opposite.
Woo.
That man told his family, they sat down as a family when he retired. He said, baby, we're going to Brazil or wherever she from for the summer vacation. Kids were like, Lil Zach, I don't know his name. Whoever Anthony Patrick, whatever his name is, Lil Brady won. The youngest one was hurt the most because the rest of the family went on the vacation. He just ain't go. He with the Bucks. He with the OTAs. Man with the OTAs. He's 40 years old. Why is he going to OTAs?
And then in the press conference when he was in the OTAs, bruh, Giselle looked like she gave that motherfucker hell, bruh. Like, did y'all see the press conference? That first press conference he came when he was like, "Yeah, I'm dealing with some shit."
Yeah, no, I did not see that.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I got inside cameras in the Brady household, so I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Here we go.
The Bama was sitting there watching film of him versus Peyton back in '96. And he was trying to figure out the coverage that the Colts were in. And little Zach came in there. It was like, Daddy, can we watch Blue's Clues or whatever the hell the little kids watching? And he was like, oh, hell nah.
Should I get out of here?
I gotta get out of here, man. So listen, that's the inside on that. I'm trying to tell you, we already see the papers are being filed for the divorce. We know what it is, man. Y'all talking all that he was a football player before. Nah, listen, when you take an oath,
I'm talking that.
Man, that's real talk. Especially if you married or if you in a serious relationship. You
Yeah,
say you
bro.
want to do something like, and then he's out here looking like trash right now too. Oh.
They see them kids see them kids see their dad more.
Millions of dollars.
Hey, listen here, Willie. Them kids see their dad more playing Madden than they do in real life.
Damn.
Tom gotta relax, bro. Like you did it all. But like this, I guarantee you, LeBron only gonna play one season with Bronny.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee.
Some kids ain't gonna see their daddy at all, and their daddy ain't gonna give a goddamn thing.
Savannah gonna be like, "Hey, look here, boy. Bring your ass here. We got one more that we got to get out this house."
Yeah, he look bad, man. It's a bad look for Tom.
I'm gone, man. I'm gone unless y'all need me again.
Thank you. I wanted you to come in here and drop that on us.
Hey, Gary, you 1-3.
Speaking of Gary, speaking of G.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into some home runs and some baseball. You know what I'm saying? What you got? We got a New York Yankee Aaron Judge. Now, you got the time or what?
Man, so he broke it's a discussion and a debate, right? So he broke the American League record for most home runs hit, right? So he hit 62 home runs. Of course, the debate comes in where they're saying like he set the new home run record because
that's like
old person Barry Bonds, who hit 73 in one season, they're saying he did it when he was juiced, when he was on a juice.
But isn't there like 6 other people in front of him right now, though?
Yes, and they all were.
Yeah, Sammy Sosa did it twice, more times than he's done it right now.
So they're all saying all those players. It was the steroids era when all those players hit those home runs. So they're trying to say, look, hey, they're trying to discredit it for the most part. Or some people, that's their argument. They're like, well, they hit those 60, 70 home runs when they were on the juice, but Aaron Judge hit the home runs clean. So they're like, yeah, Aaron did it. This is the real home run record. That's what you got a lot of people saying now. And you got some people saying, nah, he still hit the 73. So,
it's Kush steroids.
Yeah, so it all depends on how you want to look at it. I see the argument on both sides, but I mean, he hit 62. Definitely shout out to Aaron Judge. He did it on a contract year where he's holding out to get a contract. He led all statistics. I mean, he's damn near first place in a lot of American League statistics. So, yeah, but Major League was making big money off the steroid era. So that's the.
I'm saying so they basically. I'm not aware. So Are you telling me that just the records, so to speak, are erased from the record book? 6 records ahead of this erased from the record books, or are they trying to erase the whole era?
No, so it's not erased. So now, as we've moved on, like now that era is gone, they want to discredit that era. Like, oh, he hit 73, but so they got an asterisk by that, right? He hit 73 home runs, but he was on steroids.
But if we go look in the record books, it's gonna be 6 people in front of you.
Yep.
So then, what's the purpose of them even bringing it up?
What's
the purpose?
Because some people like it's sports. You know, sports is based on debates for the most part. So everybody like this is the real home run record, and then you got some people like, nah, that's not really the real home record because, like Willie said, you got 6 other people ahead of him. So this is not really the home run record. But then you got some people saying, well, he hit 62 home runs clean, and then you got some people saying, well,
Right, which I get that, but still, what's the purpose of bringing it up? Because my thing is, if y'all didn't know they was on the juice, they still be there. They still would have performed. And then who's to say if they weren't on it, they wouldn't have still done the same thing.
Well, baseball knew. They knew the motherfuckers was on juice. They promoted that
I
shit.
feel like almost every sport, somebody on something.
Hey, I looked at it like this. It's sport. They just wanted to use it for debate purposes. You know, I feel you. I see both sides of the argument, but that shit didn't matter to me. He hit 62 home runs. I mean,
to me, I just feel like let it rock. If it's already in the books, just let it rock. I mean, I get it. You want people to, you know, live on integrity and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Just let that shit rock. Just let it. I mean, it's done. It's over with. These people are not playing ever again. Just let it go.
But you know, that's why they don't want to let Barry Bonds into the Hall of Fame though, because they feel like a lot of his.
But they've taken it out. They've taken out pages of the history book though. They've taken trophies and awards and wins back before. So that's why I'm just like, if they're
not taking it back.
Does he have time to actually hit more home runs?
The season's over. Baseball. Well, the regular season is over. The playoffs is about to start this week. So he can't hit no more. That's it. Done deal.
But also another thing, if they're not taking these people have already made the money. Also, like, what are we really talking about here? They've already collected the bag.
But a lot of people, like Major League Baseball, made like a killing off of the steroid era. Like, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I see a lot more like white people talking about this being a new era, and just from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them are saying that, you know, not to say that it's a racial thing, but it is a lot more people, you know, saying that this is the new home run record.
I mean, I get it, but it's low key racial.
I still say the motherfuckers still had to hit the ball. Like, even the motherfuckers that are in the record books with Barry Bonds, them motherfuckers was on steroids and they didn't hit 73 home runs. Mark McGwire hit 70, but Sammy Sosa hit 60, like 62, 63. So even if you on steroids, you still got to hit the motherfucking ball. So
yeah, that too. And if it's knowing that you ain't hitting it like you're supposed to and you juiced up. Yeah, what's really going on here?
Because there was a lot of motherfuckers that was juiced up that didn't hit no home runs. I mean, it was just that error. Yeah, like pitchers. I mean, A-Rod was juiced up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't hit 70-some home runs. Like, so
they'll give you no superpowers. May make you stronger. May make you a little, give you more energy. What some people say, make you push yourself further, that's what some people say. They don't give you anything but the will to push yourself further, and then that outcome is the results of that spectacularness.
And I mean, Barry Bonds was good before the steroids. So I mean, he wasn't like Barry Bonds wasn't like some trash, and then he took steroids, and then he just became like this ultimate. Like, Barry Bonds was good before steroids.
So then just leave him alone. Like, that's what it boils down to.
Hey man, you know, it's everybody want to debate. It's sports, you know.
Oh yeah, debate, I mean, yeah, so, of course, that's expected. Everybody got something to say about something.
And you know, being on Twitter, like
it get hot in there. It gets real hot. And then next thing you know, you in Twitter jail and some more shit.
Yeah, it's just I think they just want to like dethrone. They want to find a way to dethrone Barry Bonds bad enough. Like, they're not letting him in the Hall of Fame. So
y'all told me to come to Twitter. I got a tooth pulled. I hear the fucking whistle as I'm trying to project my voice and shit. But anyway, y'all try to get me to come to Twitter. I be talking shit. I like to talk shit and stir up the pot a little bit. They can't put me in jail. I ain't with it. Yeah.
So come on, bro. Come on.
Right. They only put you in jail when you say some big wild shit, but I feel like it's real. Like, somebody got to report report whatever you say, because some of the stuff that we see and we read, it's like, okay, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah.
Like, what's
Like,
up
real
with
shit.
you?
Yeah, like what's going on? Like,
One of the same things here.
yeah, it definitely like it. Like on a lot of my timeline, like that was the conversation. Like new record versus the old home run record. I'm like, bro, it's not even that fucking serious. Like, but
Yeah, I
it
mean,
get hot in Twitter, bro. Come on through.
we can give it the AB category. You know what I'm saying? The Juice, I'm still going to call the A category. He got the B home run season category. The AB, you know, he
Bro,
the B. Give him the
they
B.
call it the Juice era. Like the
The
fuck.
Juice
Like,
is the A. They AA, he AB.
however you want to category. I mean, shout out to Aaron Judge again, man. To hit 62 home runs is still an amazing,
Yes.
you know, it's definitely amazing accomplishment. But you know,
Well, I thought it was a bit early, but maybe. But we have Heisman candidates on our doc
shit.
season 2, October. What we at 6, some shit like that. For
Hey,
football season, there is rankings, of course. You guys want to get into it?
Yeah.
I just brought it up. Brought it up. So let's go, right?
This is October, man. October is where everything happens. All the sports are popping off. We got college football, we got NFL, we got basketball getting ready to start, we got hockey getting ready to start. But you want to go with the rankings, or you want to give me? I got like 4 candidates. I think I wanna see win the Heisman.
Yeah. From your perspective, from your
From my
observation.
perspective.
Okay,
Yeah. All right. So first, I'm gonna start from the bottom. Okay, G Money. He said he on daddy duty.
Another guess. Hello,
He on
baby.
daddy. Hey, before I give my picks, man, G, you gotta give us who you got there with us, man.
This little one is Cameron Sophia List. Oh, government announced.
Okay, all right. Well, Cameron, welcome to
the newest one.
To the cave.
This is the only reason I'm allowed to keep doing this. Is she's down here with me right now. So
She like, hold on, pops. What's going on? You understand? I'm calling you, and you ain't okay. She say,
He on daddy duty, even in the cave. He on daddy duty.
Oh man,
you got his bottle and you got your bottle.
Man, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah. So G, just FYI, we was just talking about the steroid era, the new home run record versus the old home run record. I don't know if you want to give your 2 cents on that before we jump to the college football, but you have any anything you want to throw in there?
Short and simple, but when I look at the records, Barry Bonds got 73, and that's the king.
There you go. All right, cool. So Willie, back to what you initially said as far as like the Heisman. So this is how I got it going, man. I got at number 4, I'm a Michigan fan, so I'm gonna go with my man Blake Corum, the running back for Michigan.
Let's go. I want to run it back.
Huh?
I want to see a running back, and all the folks that I see that they listed so far, the running backs.
Yeah, so Blake Corum right now, he's got 93 attempts with 611 yards. He averages 6.6 yards and he has 10 touchdowns. Of course, Michigan is ranked number 4. The last rushing Heisman Trophy winner was, anybody want to take a guess?
Reggie Bush. No?
Not Reggie.
Oh yeah. I was gonna go farther back, but
nope. Don't go too far back.
Oh God, is it Mark Ingram?
No, Mark Ingram was one, but it was one after Mark Ingram's. Tay, you got a horse in this race. You want to throw anybody out there?
It's from
throw who out where?
You got a Heisman Trophy. You remember who? Anybody want to take a guess?
No, absolutely not. You lost me on that one.
Actually, my brother from the Four Corners, Colin, got it correct. Derrick Henry was the last running back Heisman winning trophy winner back in 2015.
Alabama, right?
Yeah. Derrick Henry. He was the last running back to win it, the Heisman Trophy. Say that again.
I'm actually calling. Did he Google it?
Even if he did, me being a Derrick Henry fan,
I know. I got him on one of my fantasy teams.
Me and you both. I think he's gonna get it popping this week too. So I got Blake Corum as my number 4. Number 3, I actually got a defensive player. I got Will Anderson Jr. from Alabama, linebacker. They call him the Terminator. His stats.
You got a nickname like that. You better be fucking legit, because that's
you gotta be good. The Terminator, yeah. And if you watch him play, like, he definitely stands out on tape. So, and the last defensive Heisman winner was
your boy Woodson, right?
Charles Woodson from Michigan. Yeah, I don't know if y'all. I'm a Michigan fan, so I figured I'd throw that out there too. Number 2, Caleb Williams, the quarterback from USC. Caleb Williams is from, I don't know if y'all know, but he's from Washington, D.C. He went to Gonzaga. So I'm definitely going for, I'm pulling for Caleb Williams. His stats right now, he has 1,402 yards, 12 touchdowns, a 67% complete percentage. He was with USC. They're currently ranked number 6. And at number 1, I got Shedeur Sanders from Jackson State. I want to see Shedeur win the Heisman Trophy. Of course, he's coming from HBCU. There's been no HBCU Heisman winner.
Somebody whistle. Who can whistle?
So I'm definitely I got Shedeur. I want Shedeur to win the Heisman Trophy, man. He's got 1,381 yards, 14 touchdowns, 1 interception, a quarterback rating of 176.2, and they're 4-0 right now. And the only other Heisman Trophy finalist from an HBCU was my man Steve McNair from Alcorn State back in 1994 when he was a third place. He won third place.
I didn't know he was HBCU alone.
Yeah, at Alcorn State. So that's who I got as my Heisman. On my list of Heisman candidates.
Forget what the rankings say. I like your list better. You understand?
I tried to tie it in with everything, Yeah. Got a hometown kid, I just want to see something different.
Yeah, I look on ESPN, look on other websites and stuff like that. It's always the big school cats like CJ Stroud over
right.
State University. He's got 4 touchdowns in 3 out of 4 games he's thrown. So that's big time stuff. So, but I don't, like you said, Shedeur Sanders. He's got 14 touchdowns, right?
14 touchdowns and 1 pick.
One pick. So, I mean, those are very comparable stats right there, pretty much. I think Stroud might have the same amount of touchdowns, I want to say.
Yeah.
Like the argument with this is always where who's he playing against compared to who's these big name playing against. And I mean, you play where you're at and you put up stats against who you're putting up stats against. And it needs to be somewhat respected, obviously, too.
Yeah.
Because
so I feel like at some point they should have like a game where Jackson State, they look obviously they're for real. They got a for real coaching staff, the talent, the depth, everything is there. They should have a game where they play a D1 school. It doesn't have to be Alabama. It doesn't have to be Georgia. It doesn't have to be the top of the crop, but allow them to play a D1 school, you know what I'm saying? Just to see where he's at, just to see where the talent, you know what I'm saying? And if they get blown out, they get blown out, you know what I'm saying? But, we
got to play the bowl game last year, but it's a bowl game, not regular season.
Okay.
I believe so.
Cool. So, I mean, but like you said, talent is talent. You play where you play at, But yeah, I know they lost a bowl game. They lost to, I think, Southern. They lost to Southern, which is a really good school as well. They don't get the acknowledgement that they get neither. I mean, it's like it's like March Madness, right? Like we see sometimes like some of these HBCUs get into the March Madness of basketball. They probably get blown out, but I'm sorry, yeah, it was South Carolina State they lost to. But they just see where they at. Maybe every year, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get a little D1 team, just to kind of gauge where they at. So
little jab check, see what's going on.
yeah, just every now and then, have the HB they get some finances for playing them, get a bag for playing them, and go from there.
It ain't a bad idea at all. It ain't a bad idea at all. We need to what they say, we need to network it. Well, we already network connected, but yeah, Jay. They say, I just heard something side note from sports, but us niggas don't like to create systems.
Jesus Christ.
Jay, my nigga, as long as I know you and we've been doing this show, you like to create systems. You always come up with great ideas of what they should do and how they should operate, create our own fucking systems. And let's say, everybody.
Hey, man. Hey,
Yeah,
we always got questions, but I know a lot. I know I know people. A lot of people say they're not ready, and I'm not saying they are ready, but but it's like the only way they going. We gotta get it. I mean, I think like Mike told us, or he was commenting in the chat. I think he said they did play last year, a lower level D1 team. But maybe as an exhibition, or I don't know, somehow, some way. But in order to see, because it's always going to be this argument, and it shouldn't be this argument. So,
well, I hate to, switch gears a little bit, but I just want to shout out my cousin who plays for Maryland, Antoine Littleton.
Let's go.
Okay.
He's been killing.
Okay.
So
all right. What position?
I just wanted to give him. He's a running back.
Okay. Maryland got a nice little squad too. You
got some other family members that also play, right, Shantae?
What are you talking about? The Diggs?
Yeah, right.
Yes. Those are my daughter's uncles. Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Diggs.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So which team do you like more?
Okay, so I'm a Steelers fan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Right? I know, but my daughter's a Dallas fan, so everything's Team Dallas in here. Okay. I mean, her dad's a Dallas fan too, but it's still City over here. Sorry.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Damn. That's shit.
You don't know about no
talented family right there.
Hey, that's some background. That's definitely some football family blood right there.
I don't know if you noticed, but Shantae plays football as well on a co-ed team.
I was gonna say she got to tell us a little bit more about herself.
Well, currently I'm playing on 3 co-ed flag teams.
Okay.
Yeah, play Sundays and Tuesdays now. I was playing on Saturdays, but I'm getting old now. Gotta rub my knees down. But no, I've been playing for a while. I've been playing since 2011. I've been playing with Gary since 2014, actually, because I had my daughter in 2013, so I came back 2014. So I've been playing with Gary since 2014. And hate to brag, but we got a few ships and whatnot.
Oh,
okay.
So
okay. Hey, that's what's up.
That's why we got these babies out here. Team name, don't pull out.
Right, don't pull out.
My couch pulls out, but I don't.
Damn. Okay. All right. That's what's up.
Staying alive together, staying out there, staying active. You know what I'm saying? Always a good thing, man. I love
Oh,
it.
it's definitely
True.
fun. It's amazing. I mean, I love it. I've played almost only position I haven't played was safety. You know, I'm a little on the short side, but
Okay.
So, which position? What's your? It's gonna sound crazy, but what's your favorite position to play on the field? I had to structure that question because
Pause,
oh,
baby.
look, it's getting a little spicy over here. Like, no.
I'm married. I ain't trying to be on Tom Brady spectrum. I had to make sure I
And look,
structured that correctly.
you structured it perfectly fine.
Okay.
I prefer receiver, but I play both sides of the ball also. So it all depends on whatever it is. I'm a team player, so wherever I'm needed, that's where I play at. But I prefer receiver. I'm your little check down if need be. Seriously, you give me this run right. I mean, it works.
Yeah, it definitely works. It was just the way y'all said it though. It was just like I'm in a little check down. If you need me, I'm there. I'm in the flat somewhere, you know.
I don't even be saying pause when I say pause. Our producer say or somebody, one of the fellas in the joint said it sounded a little weird, but I'm sorry to interrupt.
So
Y'all get back
hey,
to it.
man. That's what's up though, man. That's definitely what's up. So got some chips. So how's G on the field? What position G play? Because G ain't gonna try to tell us everything.
Why? He's the quarterback. He's the
Quarterback.
greatest. The
Okay.
greatest. Like,
G
I'm
be
sorry.
throwing dots.
He
Yeah.
definitely does. He puts
I
it on the money. He is taking us out of some of the most oh my God, like his sister. Bruh, it was like the last maybe, I don't even want to say 2 minutes, but it was last like some minutes or seconds. Bombed the joint down the field. She caught it. We won the game.
Yeah.
Won the
That's
game.
what's up.
Like,
Shout out
I
Julie.
mean, we went undefeated one season. We went undefeated. Like that shit was wild. We was smacking everybody. Actually, no, 2 seasons. When we played in Bethesda, we was smacking people, 54 and up? We was running the score up.
We put it on them.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. G Money.
So y'all gotta give my man his
I got
flowers.
G Money out there on the field.
I make it rain out there, baby.
G Ben said he was nice. G Ben
He
said he
did.
was nice. You said he was so. G said he was so nice. They wanted him to go play for Blair, who doing nice nail, and his folks was like, My
Yeah,
son,
G did say that.
my son too nice for that.
I was real small. I mean, I'm small still, I feel like, but back in high school, I was tiny as shit.
Yeah, I mean, you're smaller than the rest of the quarterbacks out there, but you make it do what it do. And then we're like the greatest team. We have a silent snap. Like, it don't get no better than that.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, don't give away all y'all secrets. Don't give away all y'all secrets.
Oh, I mean,
like
that's not a known secret. Everybody knows, but they still fall for it every year.
That's
Every year.
That our secret play. I get you. Just get open.
Just get open.
We should try to figure out how we could put these comments popping up on the screen, and other people can see them too. That everybody in this drink putting up.
Hey, I ain't ducking no turkey ball. I'm undefeated in my lifetime playing quarterback on Thanksgiving Day. Undefeated on my lifetime. The only problem is, it's a family joint, so that I be doing what the family do. So it's hard to get down there if I got to go to multiple games. So that's my dilemma.
So they gonna have to
through my son a game winning touchdown last season to win the turkey bowl. So that's memories.
Dope. So you said they might as well just hang your jersey in the rafters. Let's go ahead and put G Money up.
Pretty much.
What number? What's the number? Just go ahead and retire that.
They don't got numbers in the league usually, but if I get to pick, it's 21 or 7.
All right, put 21 or 7 up. All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right.
Y'all want to touch on any week 4 games? Yeah, in the NFL, keeping in the NFL and the football, and for me, I want to say sincerely and dearly, the baby. Yeah. So I'm going to say, never mind a cow. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's about it.
Wait, what happened? Who we played week 4? I can't remember.
Huh?
Who we played week 4? Did we play y'all?
The shade.
But I guess us Commanders, yeah, you played, man, the Cowgirls, they played us, yeah, I was sick as a dog. I was watching them through fantasy because I was paying attention to my fantasy. I was watching those games, and we was in that game for a little bit, man. It looked like it anyway. We had an opportunity. The next thing I know, it was like 25-10. I'm like, these bastards ain't scored nothing in a whole half.
It's and G, so G got on me, right? So last week I made some picks, and the Commanders were the only team that did not deliver, right? So G was like, "Go ahead and put some push-ups on it. Then if that's how you really feel." Nah, bro, I'm not fucking with the push-ups this week, bro. And I'm glad I didn't put that, because normally I'd be like, bet it, but I said, nah.
Yeah, don't bet.
Yeah,
I thought you said sit-ups.
Bet on them ever.
Not sit-ups.
I didn't know it was official. I didn't know we had officially made the bet, but you know,
okay.
we played throughout the year. At the end of December, so we might do something on that game.
Hey, I'm always down to gamble. Always.
Hey, and well, we don't want to stay too long in week 4 because we in week 5. But if we're gonna talk about week 4,
yeah,
we gotta talk about.
Really don't need to remind that week 4.
We gotta talk about Tua, because I don't, that shit right there. I just want to see what y'all thoughts and feelings were on the Tua situation leading up to that week 4 matchup, like, and after that, what happened, like.
They mishandled that completely. Like, they mishandled that something terrible. Like, he shouldn't have been out there playing. I mean, I watched it. The world watched it. That man shouldn't have been playing. He got up and stumbled. And then, hate to keep bringing up Twitter, tooting their horn, but on Twitter, like one of I think it was a psychologist or somebody who specialized in concussions, he was like, he probably might need to just hang it up.
He should.
He might want to hang it up, but
yeah, I mean, I 100% agree that the week before when he was playing against the Bills, he there was no doubt about it. He had a concussion there. He stumbled like hell, everything, and supposedly the guy that did it, I guess, he said that he went through concussion protocol and passed it or whatever, but that's not even what they were actually looking at. Where he said it was a back injury. And that's what he was dealing with. And it was like, really? Like, how? Because usually they're not coming back in the game. And, hey, if he didn't come back in the game, they're not winning that game also, to his credit, I guess. But that's not a smart thing to do, because I definitely said some politically incorrect things with my group of friends on this last game. I'll keep it safe and PG, but he threw up the east side, west side, south side, everything when he got hit that time. I was just like, oh God. Yeah. That was scary.
I turned that shit off. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. After that hit, after I saw that shit, I was watching that shit with my sons, man, and I turned the shit off, and I was just like,
I kept it on because he ain't moved, man.
I mean, once he got off the field, like I watched it until he got carted off, and I mean,
like, he never put his hands up, nothing.
Nah.
So it was like,
he ain't move at all, nothing. No part of his body that I saw move for at least 5 minutes. So I'm like, y'all talking about they said that he was responding and he was coherent and he was moving his limbs and whatever have you, but they was lying like a motherfucker.
But I think even afterwards, even like when he got to the hospital, like he only stayed. They discharged him like I don't want to say right away, but he was able to fly back with the team. And even with that, I thought it was weird. Like, how y'all gonna let this man fly back? You know what I'm saying? Even with a head injury, like. And then he was watching movies. They say he was watching movies with the coach, like just laughing. Like, this shit just sound bad. And even like week 5, watching the Colts and the Broncos game, Nyheim Hines, the running back, he took a hit tonight and he got up and started stumbling, like similar to how Tua did. So, it's he shouldn't have played. Somebody got to get fired. It's got to be more people. I know they fired one guy, but like it should be some more consequences that come with that. But yeah,
They're definitely, well, NFL's investigating it still and everything like that. So we'll see what they come to their findings. But
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. What about the medical professionals? Like, are they going to be penalized or something? Because they dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, one guy, the guy who did, I guess, did his first test, whatever, he got fired. And
Okay.
he might just be the one scapegoat. We'll see, but
most likely.
Nah, I feel like a couple of more people should either
gotta go.
Yeah, either gotta go or I don't know, but it's like, dang, you gonna fumble your bag like that? Like you really fumbled your bag.
I like to
with shit like that. They get paid to do shit like that. You understand? Like, so it's he'll get a bag some way, somehow. Right now, whoever go or however it goes, for real, is just all for show. But they get paid for this, man. Like this is how it should operate.
But
who's gonna pick him up after he got fired?
Say it again.
Who's gonna pick him up if he got fired? I wouldn't want him on my team if he's making calls like that.
It's just like if a police officer go out here today and shoot somebody, go move to a different town, he'll get hired all over again.
Facts.
They got this shit a lot in all different type of ways. It's a business in so many ways. It's all ran the same if we really sit back and look at it.
I agree. I definitely think somebody got paid to let him go back in. And I mean, even listening to former athletes, they say the concussion protocol is bullshit. Like a lot of players know how to get around the concussion protocol. So to me, from what I heard from that was
true.
The fucking protocol needs to change. You know what I'm saying? And
they did change. I know they did recently just change it actually too. I don't know what
ain't good enough.
Are, but yeah, I agree. Like it's definitely like, yo, if you guys go on percussion protocol, anything, he's gonna show you 3 fingers, answer 74, and do this too. It's like we got the cheat sheet already going.
Yeah. And so
yeah, that's true. I'll give you that, but what are like it's still not added. It's still not making sense to me. Like as a person or as Tua, you know your body. I'm not gonna put myself back in danger. I mean, I get it. I get it from an athlete standpoint. You want to play. You want to be out there. It hurts sitting on the sideline. Like I get it, but my health is just a tad bit more important. I'm still going to collect a bag. You know, you got other endorsements that you can fall back on, but putting yourself in a line of fire like that that's a bit much. That's a bit extreme.
So I think this is me just estimating and guesstimating. I think Tua felt like he had to go back in there because of the pressure of him already being labeled as injury prone. So he kind of felt like, if I don't go back in this game, this is a huge division game. If I don't go back in this game, like he may have thought that
life.
He made a terrible decision too. Like I'm not letting him off the hook for this neither. And I definitly agree with you.
He's young.
And like I said, he just guesstimated. Like I just think he looked at it as him being labeled as an injury prone player. He felt like he needed to go back in there.
No, I can't badmouth to it because I know if I'm in the same situation at especially the quarterback position, like I'm going back in the game probably unless I'm stupid and just like, yo, I can't see shit like type.
That's
stuff.
how he looks.
Gee,
that motherfucker got up.
The intellectual disability community, okay? Like, you reference 3-4 times like that. Okay, it's like nah. Fuck you, man. Why you make me do that? Go ahead, y'all.
Fuck that. I mean, everybody, that was just a lose. Nobody won in that situation. Like it was fucked up on all aspects. Like Tua made a mistake. Tua made a bad mistake. The medical staff made a bad mistake. And the Dolphins, they already look bad. Even going back to the Brian Flores shit, they already look bad. So
me personally, I know it may sound however it sounds. As much as I like to watch football as the next man, I would tell anybody that it's a barbaric fucking sport. So if we really want to get mad, let's get mad that we're still watching these things. It's no different than like they say, you know, all the way back. What's that shit, guys? My mind slipped me. But in Rome, you know, Caesar.
Jousting.
No, well, jousting too, but jousting too for sure. All of it.
I mean, that's just the first thing that popped in my head when you said Rome, and then you moving your hands and shit. I'm like, maybe talking about jousting,
fighting lions, and just gladiator type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the Coliseum and everything, but
yeah,
it's no different than. I mean, we're barbaric people though, but that's what we need to. Well, fuck it. Let me not get too deep, but yes, you know.
Nah, you make a good point though.
Right. You gave us a philosophical standpoint.
Yeah.
Barbaric in this shit. Want to argue anything? We got to argue and really look at. That's why I'm not against how they trying to clean it up a little bit and everything like that. You know, I'm for it, but it's always gonna be barbaric. But we are barbaric by design. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a big dude that always be doing all those funny joints. He be in a yellow suit, hiding behind a tree and shit. Used to play football and shit. He be like, man,
Spice Adams.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he be talking about that shit. He like, man, like you think about it, it's like two cars go head on collision.
Yeah.
400-pound men running into each other full speed. But Spice Adams, thank you, guys. Spice Adams, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah,
it's not worse than that MMA shit and boxing.
Yeah.
That's some brutal shit. Like, it's no way you should be walking out and your eye is shut. Or you got a whole chicken tender on your forehead. Like, it's no way, bro. It's no way. And then you leaking.
And they gash. Yeah,
right. And then, like, you're literally bleeding out on a mat. And people are betting. Like, What are we really doing here? Like, you betting on somebody get their ass whooped. Like, what?
Shit is terrible.
Can't be a hypocrite because I love it. I love combat sport as far as martial arts or forms of way more than I love football. I love boxing. I love MMA.
I mean, it's beautiful. It takes a special type of person to learn that shit. Like, it's beautiful art. To me, I look at MMA and jiu-jitsu. I probably said that shit wrong, but whatever. You know, all of that, all the martial arts and the special arts, all the damn arts. I feel like that shit is beautiful. It takes time. It's an art. It's not just a style of fighting. Like, my hat goes off to those people, but bruh, you not kicking me in my face with your fucking foot. I'm sorry. Like, no. Like, no.
Not even for a bag, not even for one of the bags. Like, if they was like, hey, Tay, we gonna give you whatever your number is to fight.
That's
such
like
and
me
such.
hopping in the ring with Mike Tyson. I just watched some shit on Twitter. My man was moving like he didn't even look like he was 51. Moving, sparring, moving. I was like, yeah, I would never get in the ring. And his shit was still sharp.
Oh yeah,
dog and the little trainer dude.
Yeah.
I mean, when he fought, what was it, Roy Jones Jr.? That guy. Roy was hurt after the fight. Like, he couldn't even breathe. My man holding his ribs and shit. He's like,
Roy
I'm thinking it's an exhibition. He's
back.
talking about take a little bit off.
Yeah, that was a bad. We talked about bad decisions. That was a bad decision about Roy Jones.
It was so bad for him. Like, he could not barely breathe in the interview. He kept saying, like, my man looked like he was about to double over from just the body shots alone. So I'm like, imagine if he would have really, like, it was some real shit.
Been a real fight, yeah.
Man, he would have got walked.
Yeah.
Roy nice. Roy kept him away a little bit. Roy kept him away.
Yeah, all right. Roy got walked. He knew he fucked up as soon as he signed a contract.
Oh man, you can't do the pit bull, but shoot it. You can't do too much with the pit bull.
Roy said, "You know what? The bread looks a little good. I can do a little exhibition jump real quick."
I mean, I get it. Try and get your money up real quick, but nah, bruh. And then just like not even to switch gears though, but watching the Mike Tyson show on Hulu. That shit is wild. Just like the way they portrayed him, then like some of the clips that they would show, he was whooping ass. And then, like, granted, when he did get his ass whooped, it was pretty entertaining because he got whooped. What was it, Buster Douglas?
Yeah.
Whooped his ass.
Yeah, he said he trained well for that one.
Because I'm going to say Mike Tyson said he didn't.
Don't watch that. Yeah, he said don't watch. He
No,
said
I
that
know, don't watch that, but it's already been pulled me in a little bit.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that, then I've been referring back to, old clips just to see how, how true it is. Cause, can't watch everything when he really,
He's one of the most documented people in the world, so they can't lie but so much. You know what I'm saying? They but so much, but
Right.
at the same time, they can tell you what he's already told you or what they've already documented. So it can't be but too false. He's too well known of an individual for them to lie too much on his ass. But as far as the ass whooping in real life, he got what you say, Jay? He got his ass beat in real life, or G in the real fight versus
Who?
Mike Tyson.
You see what he did to that motherfucker on the airlines, right?
Nah, I'm talking about Buster Douglas. Did he get his ass by Buster Douglas?
Buster Douglas, yeah, he definitely got him. But
Yeah,
Mike didn't train. Mike was out partying, man. Mike was out doing Mike shit. He came in there, he wasn't prepared, man, and he took that. He got his ass beat.
He came up. I didn't think he got it. Maybe I just don't want to say it. He got beat. He most definitely got beat, but did he get his ass beat?
Man, he got
well, according to the chat, we got a lot of controversy right now. A lot of people saying yes, some people are saying no.
You learn from your lessons, right? Like he learned from that shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't party as much. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely took that L.
Shame after that. He was already on a decline in a sense.
Yeah.
Top of the world. He was already, that was kind of like the start of his decline. And mentally, Mike was never the same after that. Like that nigga, he came back and got the belt again and everything like that, but he was never that Mike again before.
Once every other boxer saw that, like, oh look, somebody can actually beat this guy. Like it's possible. Like that whole mental game that he had on everybody in the ring. Like he had the kind of mental game that Jordan had on everybody in the league, pretty much. Where
I'll give you that, but it's the shit that he said to people. I'm not getting in the ring with this.
Like,
what did he say?
Your mother, I'll rape your mother or
I'll
some shit.
You and I'll wait, what? Can we get off of mothers? Like, oh, you want to talk about mothers? Like,
I'll eat your kids and shit, man. Then he bit Holyfield ear, but made it even worse because you like, oh shit, this motherfucker really might.
He wasn't lying.
I mean, he took the cake when he bit his ear. I remember that. I was younger, much younger. Yeah. I remember that shit. It's like, wait, what? We doing what?
Yeah. I heard he's selling THC ears now. Yeah, that shit's wild. That shit's crazy, man.
That sounds pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
It sounds very dangerous, but then it sounds like very intriguing. Like, maybe. But we're gonna leave that alone.
I come across him somehow or another. I'll make sure I bring it on the show.
Shout out Mike Tyson, man. Shout out Mike, man. Iron Mike, man. Real talk. Shout out Mike Tyson.
I don't know if I told y'all before, but I tell the story to a lot of people, but I had this kid in camp I used to work at.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell it again.
I have to. Okay, yeah. Well, I told you before. I ain't gonna keep doing it.
He scared Mike daughter. He thought Mike was gonna come get him, y'all.
I made his son Amir cry a little bit, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I just made Mike Tyson's son cry. Fuck.
Hey man,
speaking of his children, did y'all see he was offering 10 mil for somebody to marry his daughter? I don't know how true that was.
I think she's getting married too.
Yeah,
in DC. I think she got married at the wharf or somewhere.
Wow.
I don't know. I just heard about it. I thought it happened.
I mean, like I said, I don't know how true it was, but I just thought that was pretty funny. Like, damn.
I should say it was a joke from the Mike Tyson cartoon, but Jay pulled out that shit quick as shit. Jay was like, "Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know. I just heard about it."
My man was there.
True was. I haven't seen his cartoon.
I heard it, but because I did hear what she said, and I thought I heard somebody at a location. You know what I'm saying? The hospitality industry say that they was dealing with a wedding in regards to Mike Tyson, but it could have been He shakes.
Look, either way, thanks for having my back, Jay.
You know what it is until we play each other in fantasy football.
I mean, you're gonna lose, but we're not gonna keep talking about that. Like Willie said, it's still early, baby. It's still early.
I'm gonna be humble right now because I'm 1-3. Nah, fuck that. I'm coming back and I'm winning. I'm coming back and I'm winning. Fuck all that humble shit.
What's going on? I love the variety. Let's go.
Injuries are not fun. I will say that for fantasy football, and there's a lot of them that went around this season.
Yeah.
We need to go look and see if we got some tickets for the Commanders versus the Titans still for this weekend.
Week 5, baby.
What is it?
It's week 5, baby.
Week 5.
Commanders versus Titans.
So I'm already there. I'm there.
Yeah. Jay in there. So we got, I'm trying. I'm about to go when I get off here. I'm gonna go see what's going on. But I will go see what's going on. I'm trying to be in there too.
It's gonna be week 5. Right now, you know, it started off with the week 5 started off with the Broncos and the Colts. And that shit looks
disgusting. Like
better watching paint dry. I don't know, man. I told y'all before. I don't know if I told y'all, but Russell Wilson, man. I don't know about. But they keep saying
he's thinking it up right now.
They say let Russ cook, but
I know cook what? Because he's thinking it up right now, and now the Broncos are up by a field goal. So okay, but I don't get it. Like you drive the ball down, but you don't capitalize on it. You only get a field goal. I mean, I get it. Points is points, but
so I'm gonna ask you: do you think it's he's in a new offense? He's got a new coach. Do you think
Pete Carroll is the mastermind and the
no? Because even when he was with Pete Carroll, he was mediocre after that defense left.
I mean, defense plays a major role. I mean, but not even that. Your own. Yeah, but your offensive line also plays a major role. Like if they're not doing what they're not holding it down on the front, give you enough time to get the ball off, then what are we doing?
Let's be honest though. Like a lot of teams' offensive lines ain't really good, but you still got quarterbacks out here making it happen. I just don't think Russ is what we think Russ is. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really had no run game. His offensive line, like you said, was shaky. But now he's in Denver, and he still got young talent. The offensive line is a little bit better, but we still see Russ.
So you think
it's Russ
is not? You don't think he's elite, and you think he's never been elite?
I think he had his time. I think when he had the Legion of Boom, I think that period of time. I think he was more like let Russ cook. He came back in the playoff game against Green Bay, like he did his thing. But like ever since a lot of those players have left, I think he's just been like a little bit more than a game manager. Like he's just like he's not gonna.
So you're saying he's basically mediocre?
Mediocre, yeah.
I mean that's fine. I mean it sucks, but because a lot of people expect. I was about to say a lot of people expect a lot out of him, but I just like not trying to pull away from the sport aspect, but looking at him, I feel like his heart not in it no more. If that makes sense.
And that's fine.
I thought the change of scenery was what was needed, or what he portrayed to be needed, because they gave his ass 200 and almost 50 million. They thought something something was going on at some point in time.
Yeah, because he was better than the option. He was better than the option they had before. Like, to me, he's an upgraded Teddy Bridgewater. Like, Teddy Bridgewater is a good football player, but Teddy Bridgewater couldn't get the ball down the field. So they brought Russ in to kind of help get the ball down the field, but he not doing that. Like,
I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. I think it's a new scenery, new coaching staff. Like everybody on this coaching staff has never had the job that they have right now. So every single coach that's on this team has never actually had this job that they have right now. So I think that's somewhat affecting the whole scheme of things for them. Like you've never seen Russell Wilson get this many delay of games in the season, and we've already got like 5 of them joints, and he come at critical times too, where they're inside the red zone or something. And how you not get a play into this guy? How do you not get the play in on time for this to happen? And
I agree.
I think it's a big mix of things. Now, is Russ not playing the greatest? He's not playing the greatest right now. He's not moving like he used to move either. He used to be able to escape some pressure. So, and that's how a lot of plays happen for him, where he's making those plays really. And he's not doing it as much right now, but I think put your money on Russ by the end of this season, and he's gonna have a good, like, I got him in a fantasy league, so I'm rooting for that.
That's where this comes from.
Hey, I believe,
No,
Russ, I believe.
I do want to see Russ. I want to see Russ succeed. I agree with you. The coaching staff has a part to play in it, but even on the field, like, he's skipping passes at times. He's overthrown, like you said. Him throwing the football just doesn't look good from that aspect. Because I mean, we saw week 1, his coach went with the field goal kicker to kick a 65-yarder, then to put Russ in the game. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Also,
So
hey, I said last week, his receivers wasn't doing him no justice. Russ was making a comeback there, and this backup running back, Mr. Boone, Mike Boone, his hands were like concrete, and he just like batting the ball down. And it's like, yo, how you not? This ball's hitting you in your hands, like. So he's not getting much help from his players, it seems at times too.
Well, he wanted to leave. Russ wanted out of Seattle, so I don't know how many more excuses we can make for Russ, but he damn sure ain't cooking right now.
Geno Smith doing better, so hey.
That's crazy.
The offensive line is still the offensive line.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Because I had Trey Lance, and he went down 2 seconds into the game. So I went and picked up Geno Smith, and he's been killing.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. We're gonna see what happens with Russ. I'm with G. I want to see Russ succeed, because people are gonna say you hating on Russ. I like Russ. I've always been a Russ fan, and I was happy that he went to Denver. I thought he was gonna be everything we thought he was going to be, and like Denver fans,
I don't know. He just looks very uncomfortable in Denver. I'm sorry.
I got some money on Russ tonight.
You need to hit
looking good, but I had money that he's gonna throw 2 touchdowns.
It's not looking great at all. He just they just blocked his pass. Like, it's not looking.
You need to hit one. He in a new altitude. They say that the altitude out there in Denver different. Hit a little.
Man.
It is. You're right.
That's what I was about to say, Ray.
I forgot about that. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, baby, gotta come down a little bit. Just being used to the altitude.
Hit him, Jay, calm his nerves. Hit him, Jay, calm the nerves. Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
All right, I'm with you on that.
Eagles stay undefeated going into week 5. The Eagles. What y'all think about these Eagles?
So y'all go ahead. This first from me. Go ahead, G. What you think?
You already know who win the NFC East, baby. It's us, Cowboys, man. You know, I seen a couple of things where last time the Eagles started 3-0, Cowboys won the NFC East. I mean, you know, it's in the books. It was written, so it's gonna keep going like that. And it was so funny how I got all blasted, all these memes, all these pictures of, oh, Cowboys dead last. Look at us. Everybody else is undefeated in the NFC East. We're first place. La la la. Yeah, it's a marathon. It's a marathon. It ain't a sprint.
I'll let you listen earlier.
I think Arizona gonna beat Philly this week. I think they're gonna lose this week.
Yeah, I thought
somebody need to.
Yeah, I think
Arizona
will be the team.
They look really good. They got a good offense clicking.
Yeah, what? They one of those teams, like, you think somebody gonna, they like, yeah, you think somebody gonna whip my ass, but we gonna see. But they ooh, man, I don't even like that shit, but yeah, man, Philly looking right. It is looking like they want to win.
But look, the Jaguars came out early on them last week. We were up 14-0, and that was the first time we got to see what what they do from behind pretty much. And what's crazy is Jalen Hurts didn't have a passing touchdown last week. You know,
I got
all rushing touchdowns. So if that team does start getting behind and they're going against a good defense, can he bring it back with the passing arm and stuff like that, the passing attack?
Well, I think the only reason he wasn't passing like that is because it was pouring down raining.
That's true.
So
you got that.
I think with the offense that he has, I think he can bring a team back. But yeah, they definitely had their work cut out for them last week in the rain against a surprising Jacksonville team that looks really good so far. So
They do. I like Jacksonville. I like Jack. I was gonna take man, what's that dude name again? That quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, in the fantasy. I was gonna take him in the fantasy.
Jay just picked him up.
I just picked him up.
On him.
Yeah.
You don't believe in Tom
Didn't you
Brady?
say you needed a quarterback?
I did, but I went with Tom last week because I figured he was gonna be in the shootout last week. And he put up numbers. He put up
shootout,
numbers.
all right.
Yeah. Hey, but he gave me like 25. I still caught the L last week, but I had Damian Pierce on my bench who put up 25 last week. It's coming together. Don't worry. I'm gonna be ready though.
Hey, you know who didn't have a quarterback in the draft, and who got a guy that's leading the league in touchdown passes right now?
Oh, you got Jared Goff, didn't you?
Jared Goff, man, look at that! I just scouting him off that joint.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man, how he continues to keep going. Is Armand St. Brown playing this week? Like I got him in one of my leagues.
It's up in the air right now. He hasn't practiced, I don't think, fully yet. That's for sure.
Okay. So yeah. Week 5 should be good. Next week, I don't know what other big games are playing this week. Lamar Jackson is doing Lamar Jackson things. I'm glad to see Lamar out there balling, although they lost last week. It's interesting because they lost 2 games as they were up like 17 and 20 points and they lost, but glad to see him doing this thing.
Yeah, but I don't like it because that seemed to be a MO of Lamar's for some reason, man. You can say Baltimore, but it's more like Lamar to me. I don't know what it is, man. Like stuff like that be really, really weird to me because he shows you that he has the ability to be pretty much unstoppable, and then he does do stupid shit. He do things that really put himself. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He threw a red zone pick that didn't help, and then the coach went for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal last week, which didn't help, and they ended up losing. So Lamar can take a share of that blame from last week.
The comeback is high. He shouldn't even been back in the game, I thought.
Yeah, man. So week 5, it should be. And we got any bets? You got any bets, G? Any?
I got a couple ones I got lined up that I like. I'll tell you what, I haven't hit none of my parlays this year, so don't go with my words right now because that shit has been killing me. Yeah. But I like this week Packers at Packers and the Giants going a game in London, 9:30 Sunday. So put that lineup in. But Packers are favored 7.5. I don't like big point spread, but they're good. The Giants might be out of Daniel Jones might not be playing. Their backup Tyrod Taylor ain't playing. That's for sure. So he might be on the 3rd string quarterback possibly. If that's the case, Packers are gonna give it to him. Another one, Cowboys. They're giving us 5 points at the Rams, man. Matthew Stafford, we're gonna bust them up out there in SoFi. And then your boy Tom Brady's going against the Falcons. They're favored by a lot of points too, double digits, 10 points, but Tom Brady dominates the Falcons, and his expected point total was, I heard on fantasy things, 28.3 points. And I said, that's just disrespectful because Falcons 28-3, that's dirty. And then I like the over-under. I like the over in the Bengals and Ravens game a lot too. Okay. So, those are my money picks this week.
So I picked the Broncos to win Thursday night. That's a paint dry show, a paint dry game right now. I got the Packers beating the Giants, although even last week the third string quarterback gave Green Bay fits from New England, which was the NFLing. I think watch out for the Jets and Dolphins game. For some reason, I got a sneaky feeling the Jets might win that game with Zach Wilson coming back. So I'm gonna go with
why you got some reason Tua ain't gonna be in there. You like who the fuck is?
I think Zach Wilson, he played pretty well last week. I think they got some young pieces. I think they got a nice young offense. I don't think what's my man Bridgewater. I don't know how he's gonna fare in that.
Yeah, I probably say that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's.
I'm not completely sold on Bridgewater in that offense. So I'm going with the Jets because I think Zach Wilson is gonna. I think they're gonna, 24-21 kind of win game. I think it'll be close, but I think the Jets will end up winning it. Miami's only favored by 3.5, but I think that might be a game that to kind of keep an eye on.
Close. Miami to me is going to be the team without Tua. Let's see what I don't know.
Yeah. So, and
The
G, let me
Jets
ask
beat
you.
us, so I have nothing to say about that. So I'm upset about that. Like the fuck. But
Yeah.
sorry.
No, I was gonna ask and speak. And since you brought up your team, I was gonna say, like, what you think Kenny Pickett, because y'all go against Buffalo this week. Like, what's your thoughts on Kenny Pickett in the starting lineup? Like,
I'm gonna say the politically correct thing and say, I hope my team does well. But deep down, I feel like we're about to get fucking mopped up. Like, I really do. And I shouldn't feel that way, but we haven't been like, no. Like, we really lost to the Jets. Like, what are
my
we
team
doing?
lost
Like,
to
I'm
the
not,
Jets
no
last year too.
disrespect to the Jets, who was it in Flacco? But it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
My team lost to the Jets last year too, and they got mopped by Buffalo this year. So I understand you.
I mean, I hope
what
we
you
beat
said.
Buffalo. Don't get me wrong. I really do. I hope we beat them. Like, we need a comeback somewhere. But it's like, I don't know. Maybe Mike need to buy them black Air Forces again because when he bought the black Air Force Ones, we showed out that game. And then now, ever since then, it's just been like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, hopefully Kenny Pickett get y'all a jump start.
And he can't.
I hope.
Mr. Trubisky, that's for sure.
He
Kenny
damn
Pickett,
sure
I think
can.
at least try to sling it. Where
Yeah.
Trubisky,
Yeah, he played. I'll say from what I've seen, Trubisky played pretty safe. Fair to say. So hopefully, he show us something. Shit. Like, I'm tired of walking around with the bag of shame on my head. Like, I don't even wear my Steelers hoodie to work. Like, I mean, like, and then I went and got the taxis. I'm trying to match and shit.
Don't let him take that away from you. Don't let him take that away from you. And G, And G, what's up with your quarterback situation, man? Is it a quarterback controversy over there? Like,
there's no quarterback controversy in Dallas. It's just hype media. Like Cooper Rush, he's been doing what they're supposed to do on the play calling. They're making it easy for Cooper Rush, and the defense is handling what we need to handle. Like, he hasn't been going out there and he hasn't been like dominating games and nothing like that, throwing for 300, 3 touchdowns. It's been like 200, a touchdown here, maybe two touchdowns, I think, also at the most. But he went back to like what we used to do. It's just like, look, we're gonna fucking run the ball, play action. Let's hit the open guys and let's not make it difficult. And I mean, that's what they need to do. When you got a solid defense like we got, you don't need to be fucking just throwing the ball and this craziness and stuff. So hopefully they stick with it when Dak comes back, because he's got the keys to the car all day.
We gonna see.
That's so. As a fact, well, you just said you didn't. You're gonna stay loyal to your number one quarterback, but you don't think that bringing in Dak with you guys winning right now is not the smartest out there?
I don't think we should rush him back.
Okay, don't rush him back.
Cooper Rush, you like that? We don't need to rush him back there. See, wordplay. But
Because
yeah, we don't need to rush-
your owner said he likes a quarterback controversy.
he likes the media talking about the Cowboys all the time.
Yeah.
So if he says something stupid, which he always does, they're gonna bring it up and talk about it. But I mean, we're 3-1 with the backup quarterback right now who's undefeated in his career. So there's just a great storyline for us, and it's just more media coverage. And our schedule is easy as hell going forward. So he just needs to keep us afloat. And if we keep winning games, we keep winning games. But Dak's the one that can unlock the offense a little more. But we will see. I mean, Dak stole the job from Tony Romo back in the day, in my mind. So if Cooper Rush comes up, that's just ironic, but I don't see it happening, honestly.
Okay. Where Cooper? Where the hell he come from? I don't even know his name.
Cooper Rush.
Rush.
I do not know his college actually, but I know he's been a backup with us for a while. He actually went to New York with Jason Garrett because Jason Garrett brought him in. He went to New York for one season with Jason Garrett, and then we re-signed him this past year.
So according to the internet, it says he went to Central Michigan University.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not have been able to pull that out.
I was about to say, look, Google is your friend.
I was gonna say we got smartphones over here. We might as well go ahead and look that up.
Yeah.
So, you beat me to it. So yeah.
Just working on being quicker with it. That's all. Just gotta be a little bit quick with it.
Policy.
So according to already, I was still trying to figure it out, but you know. The quarterback, even though G said ain't no controversy over there, I like that. I was gonna jump on it. Any surprises out here in the NFL so far? Anything I like, dislike, didn't see happening, or want to see happen more?
Yeah, the Steelers need to win more, but carry on.
We got time.
The Giants being 3-1, I think is a big surprise.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys.
They
are
beat us
showing
week
off.
1. I can't forget because them motherfuckers Saquon.
He's the dog.
He leads the league in rushing yards right now.
Yeah, shout out to Saquon. He definitely is. I'm glad to see him doing this thing. But I would say the Giants being 3-1, Jacksonville and Chicago being, I think, 2-2. I think those were kind of surprises.
Jacksonville is on top of their division, basically, at 2-2.
Yeah, they are.
Like the Giants are better than the Commanders right now. Like that's scary.
Yeah, man. She
did.
I mean, everybody in the NFC's got a winning record, right?
I mean, that was a bit of shade. I take it back. I mean, but then you had, Dallas. They had their week where they was the only NFL team that didn't score a touchdown. So shade goes both ways.
Week 1, the AFC South, no team won. Like nobody in our division even won. Like that shit was embarrassing. I was like, man. So
I mean, it's touch and go. Like I said, it's the not for long league.
I want people to talk all the shit that they can to these Commanders, man. I want to make them feel bad, make them feel real bad.
Wait till after week. Wait till after this week. Then y'all can go and do everything y'all say.
No, but the Commanders are who we thought they were. Like, let's be realistic. Every year they come out the gate swinging, and just like, not even like, I'm not even trying to throw shade, but like, let's be realistic. Y'all come out the gate swinging. Oh, we about to be this. We about to be that. We got this. We got whoop, whoop, whoop. And then y'all let your fans down every year.
Yeah.
Gio.
I'm just imitating all the words Shantae's talking about. It just.
I mean, like, I'm being realistic. Like, what is the last time y'all won like a Super Bowl? Was in like the 90s? Like, come on, like really? Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to throw no shade.
91. It was barely in the 90s and shit.
Hey, I mean, look, if your teams won a ship in the 2000s, raise your hand.
Shit. My team ain't won a chip at all. So I ain't got a dog in this fight. So
Shit crazy.
we getting there.
Yeah, but I'm not totally surprised about the Giants. You know what I'm saying? I said three teams in the NFC was going to be double-digit winners or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure.
We gonna see. We
Yeah.
gonna see. And the Saints are some shit this year too. By the way, so far. I got Alvin Kamara, so I'm hoping he can jumpstart at some point in time.
I was sick that I did not take him out last week, but I still pulled off the W. But I was sick that I did not take him out. I was like, what? And then they had the audacity to have that 9 o'clock, 9:30 game. Oh, so I'm still trying to get my life together and, figure it out. And I'm like, damn, I didn't take him out. I was
my son reminded me. I don't think I can't remember. My son reminded me though that 9:30 game. He's like, yeah, they about to play. I said, who about to play?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I was mad. I went and grabbed Minnesota's defense because New Orleans had nobody playing. They had Winston, Kamara, and Thomas out. I was like, oh yeah, Minnesota about to eat, and these motherfuckers gave up like 25 points. I said, what the? Yeah, so
I know. I feel like they've went downhill also. They've went downhill too.
Who?
Minnesota.
Yeah, we was talking about Kirk Cousins earlier. Yeah,
he's statistically the most mediocre, average quarterback there is, right? He was like,
but it's early. It's early.
Oh, now it's back to being early. You 50 with that. Oh, it's early. It's early.
Nah,
now it's back to being early.
Nah, that was Willie. That's Willie. I'm coming back in our fantasy football team, and I'm interested to see what Tennessee gonna do. And that's on everything.
Yeah, he said coming up.
You still talk about that.
So,
I'm for real. I'm just happy and humbled to be where I am right now in our fantasy league. I thought I did a good job, a decent job, but this is surpassing my expectation, and I hope to keep giving it my all in the coaching and play calling and putting the right players in the positions that need to be there to continue. All
right, we hear you.
Right, I mean, I'm gonna give it to you, but like I said, I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm the only female in the damn league, so I'm gonna talk my shit. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit too. Cause I'm better than this. I'm better than this. So, but yeah, week 5 should be interesting. Yeah. If y'all make it out to the stadium, I'll be out there, and I hope to come back in peace. I ain't going out there with no issues. We're gonna see.
No fights this time.
I'm with the kids, man. I can't.
Sounds real ghetto.
I'm with the kid. Oh yeah, I had the last time I was out FedEx rooting for my team, I almost got into a fight. So, ripped my sign and everything.
Commander fans are pretty ruthless at times, but I feel like almost every team got reckless ass fans.
Oh yeah.
Now. Some are worse than others. I mean, I've heard Phillies fans are pretty stinking bad. So.
Yeah, but it's everywhere. You see stadium fights everywhere nowadays. Not in social media.
Facts.
Social media.
Teams losing and you get really, really fucked up.
Yeah,
pretty much. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. So I'm just with the kids.
I mean, you got a DD, so you can still have a couple of them if you got a DD.
Nah, I don't.
Oh man, because I was gonna say fuck them kids, but since you don't have a DD, I take back my statement.
Yeah, I'm with the kids. I'm gonna have my kids with me. So my youngest is 8. He a Tennessee fan. My oldest is 15. He a Commanders fan. And my cousin is also gonna be going to. He a Tennessee fan too. He's from Tennessee, so
at least somebody in that family is gonna be happy after that game.
Yeah, somebody might get left out that game too. So nah, it's all fun again. It's all love. So show me love when I come out the FedEx field. So.
Don't show no love, not a bit, not even none. all over y'all ass, all over. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Willie's gonna be heckling the kids.
That's the only thing I'm trying to prepare my youngest for. I'm like, man, you going into enemy territory, so you got to be mindful of that.
Yeah. We talk shit, kids and all. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
was
you.
about to say, but he is a child. Like you gotta show a tiny
Like,
bit of
he's
compassion.
8. Yeah, like he's 8. Like I can take all the trash talking and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool with that. But like,
Nah,
I mean, for real, don't you shouldn't even don't even say nothing for them. Don't even look at him. Just respect this jersey and keep it pushing.
that's how I
nah,
feel.
they go.
Everybody ain't got that same feeling you got, Tay. But I'm I'm with you on that.
The only thing is, if y'all start winning, and then they gonna get quiet on you. You understand? But as long as we doing something, or it's okay. Yeah, they don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, but they don't really care.
I mean, I do hope the Commanders win this week because I'm tired of seeing everybody pouting. You know, I'm tired of seeing the long faces. I hope we win this week. I mean, we got the same record as they do, so who am I to really even say shit? But you know,
y'all gonna respect us one day for no respect, not pity, but respect one day.
I have to keep hope alive.
That'll be under the new Virginia team.
Yeah, sorry bastards, but yeah.
Wow.
Y'all want to stay in the NFL? Y'all want to jump into some NBA preseason?
Shit, we can jump into some NBA real quick.
We got Ben Simmons, the great Ben Simmons is back on the court.
Said the great.
Y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing?
Because you called him the great.
He the great. He had like, oh man, I forgot his stats. But the great Ben Simmons back on the floor. He gonna take Philly, right? He in Philly, right?
Nah, in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. My fault. Damn, my joke didn't even work.
He's still getting paid by Philly though.
But it's good. It's just good to see Ben Simmons back on the floor though. It's good to see Ben Simmons playing.
It is good to hear. So it's good to hear, most definitely.
So yeah, he's taking some shots. It's good to see him back. Basketball is going to be super exciting this year to watch. I think it's a lot of teams, a lot of young talent out there that's going to be fun to watch. I'm interested to see Zion. Zion done got skinny on us.
Yeah, you're skinny, man.
Not skinny. He's not skinny, but he's more like
still Diesel. Like Zion is still gonna be on that Jane on some young Debo shit. Like I don't understand. Like, y'all act like Zion. He is young for one, and he had all that extra. He's in great shape. That nigga gonna be worse than ever.
When I say skinny, I'm not meaning like skinny, like he's just super like thin. I mean he's toned down. Like we've never seen this version of Zion as his weight in the NBA.
Do you think it's gonna affect him?
No, I think he's gonna go out and dog shit this year, just like you said. I think he's gonna probably. I have him and 2 other players as being my comeback players of the year. I think him, John Wall, and Jamal Murray are gonna be. And you could throw Kawhi Leonard in there. Going to be comeback players of the year.
He looked like Terminator now.
Who?
Why?
But he's still gonna be Kawhi.
Huh?
Not Terminator.
He's still gonna be Kawhi though.
Say it again.
He's still gonna be Kawhi Leonard. I still think he's gonna.
Yeah, he's still Kawhi Leonard, but he went out there and got jacked up. He went up there and got he looked like a machine, man.
Talks like one too.
What is it? What it do, baby?
The no fun guy. Yeah, but I think so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the NBA season. So I'm running with Brooklyn again this year, just to let y'all know. So
okay. Will Brooklyn have a center?
No, Ben Simmons will be the center. They said they're gonna put him in the 5, man. They're gonna have him and Claxton so far at the center. As far as I know, they're gonna rotate him. You can see him playing the 5 at times.
Yeah.
Which is gonna hurt them somewhere down the line.
I hope they do well, but what makes you take Brooklyn?
I'm a KD fan.
Oh shit.
But I think they actually have good pieces outside of just KD. I do think that the center position is going to be interesting to watch. They are going to need like a rim protector. That hurt them last year. But I think with Ben Simmons, if depending on how much he can play, you got perimeter defense. They got Royce O'Neal as a shooter to complement Seth Curry. They still got some good pieces. Now that KD is back and Kyrie should be able to play, more games this year, I think they will be, I think they'll be a lot better than last year.
I hope they do better.
So
I would put them in that championship category though.
I don't know. It's gonna be. I wouldn't right now say they're gonna be championship, but I think they won't be swept in the first round.
About the disrespect they did with Golden State and ranking them like number 8 ESPN. That is.
Yeah, I think that was disrespectful. I think a lot of people don't respect Steph. Like I don't think he should have been number 5 in the ranking, but as the best player in the league right now. But Steph is, and that's what Golden State likes. I mean, they like to be disrespected so they can come out and cook. So
poster board material. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean they weren't picked to win the finals, and Steph put them to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, and speaking of the Warriors, they already starting off with some turmoil because your boy Draymond chin check Jordan. So see how that rocks.
I haven't read up all the details or whatever. I know we talked about before. Y'all said he just snuffed him.
Yeah, they got into a heated exchange. I heard Jordan Poole called him like a triple single guy or something like that.
What?
And they got into it in practice. And
he called him a who?
Triple single, because instead of like triple double,
triple single.
Yeah, that's what he called him.
Yeah, you hope.
And Draymond stole on him.
Out of a whole pussy ass nigga, quadruple singles like that. I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Nah, but it's definitely good. The season should be fun. You got Russ and Pat Beverly on the same team, which is gonna be fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to the NBA season.
Speaking of Zion, I want to see what the Pelicans do this year with Zion.
They're gonna be fun to watch.
That's gonna be an interesting thing because I mean he made a nice little run in the playoffs and he put some pressure on the Suns. So we will see.
It'll be fun to watch. So,
yeah, Lakers, I want to see them do something nice this year. I want to see Russell Westbrook do something nice. And if LeBron is able to bring another championship to Lakerland, that's all good by me. I mean, hey, you over there picking Brooklyn. I can pick the Lakers. Shit.
I ain't saying. I just say you told me Brooklyn was a championship neither, so I'm giving you that same energy.
If you can pick Brooklyn, I can pick the Lakers.
Hey, I didn't say you couldn't pick them. I just said the West is tough. Like the East is tough. Like that's what's gonna make it a fun NBA season. Like it's, Anthony Davis has been held out already.
Davis, he been what now?
They held him out for precautionary reasons. I think he had like something with his shoulder, but they held him out just to be safe.
From the game? From a preseason game?
From a preseason game, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, we need him in the regular season. Same as that. He don't got to play no preseason. They practice all the time. He be all right. What did you think about the young kids over there in the Timberwolves or
Memphis?
Where's Moran at again?
Memphis. I think both of them going to be good. I think both of them should be in the playoffs. I think Anthony.
Any surprises? Anything you see out there in the NBA world actually no. I'll leave it. But I will jump into it. What about Boston? You think Boston will have the same success this year?
I mean,
I don't know.
They got a similar roster, so should play, right? Players should play.
Yeah.
So we will see.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna be playing for more than just them because I know the players like the coach too probably. So we will see.
You gonna say some? No, man. Yeah, true indeed. So
They picked up Blake to give them like that young coach leadership type position, I would say.
yeah,
Well, not young as far as him being young, but I think he could be like a young coach.
it's gonna be the East is gonna shake out. It's like I said, it's a lot of teams that are good this year. It's wide open. I don't think you can say any particular team like you can say like they're gonna win it. I think it's a lot of teams you can argue have a chance, like a legit chance to be
I hope
champions this
they
year.
stay like that for a while. But let's talk about your man, Jimmy Butler, coming in looking like the Predator on crack or some shit.
I don't got nothing against Jimmy. I don't. Hey, that's that's his look. I don't got nothing against his. That's
He
hey.
put weave in his hair, or did it grow?
Yeah, he put lock extensions in his hair and now he got cornrows. He's confused.
Yes, he is.
He's confused. Like literally, but he looked crazy with them damn lock extensions. Like, bruh, you just had cornrows a week ago, and now you got full blown lock extensions, and then now you got cornrows. Like, I mean, I get it, but I really don't get it. Like, what type of wave you trying to create? Like, what's up? Like,
I don't got nothing against Jimmy and his appearance. That's Jimmy. I don't. Hey, that do what you do, bro. I'm just.
you're right, but like, come on, we pick a struggle. Shit. Like,
As long as he's hooping, that's all that matters for Miami.
Hey, I'm with you, G. I'm with you. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It did catch me off guard though when I seen it. Like when I scrolled past it, I was like, "Is this shit
he
real?"
looked fucking crazy. Like, there's no way to sugarcoat it. He looked fucking crazy.
I be trying to tell him something wrong with Jimmy, man. Like even in this game, you can tell something wrong with that dude.
I liked him in the movie. What was it? The Christmas party movie. He did a good job. Like, as acting, he did a good job. So maybe that might be his new calling.
Damn.
The kid.
I ain't seen the movie, but I'm gonna take your word for it though. If it was good.
Now
it
that
was
movie's
good.
funny as fuck. That's something you should check out. It's definitely funny as fuck.
All right, cool. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, he looked like it. Look like
that South Beach bump.
hell yeah.
Hey,
Like, nigga, I can see you.
yeah. Jimmy,
Oh wait, who
Jimmy.
got carted off?
Yeah,
Somebody got
somebody-
carted off from the game.
Yeah, I don't know. That game is like watching paint dry. That shit is terrible. But
It is. The fucking score is 6-9. Like, and it's 3 minutes.
I like it.
How's that a good game, bruh? They've been throwing picks and like what? How's that great?
Something got to happen at the last minute type game. Something
That
got to.
sounds like that's a field goal game. Don't nobody want to watch that. We watched that the first week when we watched Dallas. We ain't
no,
trying
we
to watch
watched
it.
this. We just watched this a week ago with Denver when they played San Francisco on Sunday Night Football. Like,
but that's the interesting thing about that Denver team. They are staying around in these games, and they are making games very, like they kind of rocking you to sleep. But I like
definitely
shit.
doing that.
Yeah, I like shit like that.
Man, I'm all for a defensive game, but damn, like again, Russ is getting, and I haven't watched this game because we've been here.
He only
but
has 192 yards right now and 1 interception.
That's
They
235 mil right there.
They winning though.
But you know what? You got it.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
It don't gotta look pretty. It don't gotta look pretty because like you said, the struggle is in there, but the pretty.
But this is like, why would you put this game on? This is a struggle ass game. The Colts is ass. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I could be doing.
Thursday.
I'm missing Law and Order right now for this.
That is Law and Order. That's the back and forth, meticulous. That is Law and Order.
This is bullshit. Like, and then the fact that now they got it only on Amazon Prime. Like, what are we doing here? What?
They
America, I'm disappointed.
gotta make
I'm
their
with
money,
you.
man.
I'm with you. Every time Denver has been on TV, what, 3 out of 5 weeks so far. They was on Monday Night Football.
They've had, I was supposed to say, they have primetime games.
They've been on Sunday night and then here again on Thursday night.
Yeah.
And each
I
time
don't even like
they
watching
play,
football on Thursdays. It's dry. Like
I don't
nothing's
either.
been exciting.
I'm with you. I agree with
I
you.
like the Thursday games.
Nah, I
No,
think
they've been
trash.
all the games have been extremely basic.
Not only that, it's just like the turnaround for like the quality of the game is just not there to me.
It's not like it's like they don't even want to play on Thursdays.
They don't.
Like
Wait till y'all see who play next Thursday.
Well, here we go.
Who out there? Who out? I know who out there. Cause I know we out
The
there.
Commanders and the Bears. Oh shit! And you talk about paint. Justin Fields, I love him to death. Justin Fields, I love him to death, but buddy, they do not throw the ball in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, take a picture of this. G is with the baby talking shit.
I mean, it's only right. Like he got to talk shit on the low. Like he can't even yell and talk his shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm with Tay though. I'm the Thursday night games. I'm not a fan of. Like it's even if it's my team, I'm not a fan of it. Like whoever.
Last year, Thursday night games started off hot, and like all the games were just insane, and it was amazing football. And like now it's back to this on Thursday. It's like God damn.
Yeah. Boring and basic.
I said I love
That's
it.
where we come in at. We excite the fans.
I love it. That's why people still watching them.
That's true. People gonna watch.
Yeah, like I said, the NFL. That's what they do.
The NFLing.
Just give me one touchdown pass right now, Russ. Just
like what made them put Chicago on? I don't even mean to be disrespectful, but like what made you put Chicago on?
Kind of like they
everybody needs a turn.
Yeah, they kind of like let's just everybody a little shot.
I don't even mean no disrespect to Bears fans, man. I'm just saying, like they weren't good last year. Like, never mind.
He was hoping Justin Fields would get the keys out there and he could just unlock the game a little bit, I guess. But they're not even letting the kid throw down that joint in Chicago. So
no, I'm going to go ahead and speak it. I was about to say I'm going to close it out because I am hungry. So I'm going
so is she.
I'm going to close it out. We got the baby up and everything. So. 613 Faye Productions, the Bad Cave Sports Podcast. We about to close the door, y'all ass. We thank you a billion for joining us. Episode 1, Season 2. Willie P. Willie Beeman on Facebook. Willie P on IG.
Cool. Tay, hey, tell them about your podcast right quick as you close out.
Well, Facts will be making their debut. I believe it's the 21st, which is in like 2 weeks, give or take, roughly. So make sure you check out Facts. We should have an Instagram soon. We're working on that at the moment. But yeah, make sure and shout out my girl Di and Mo. Can't leave my babies off. So make sure you check us out on the 21st.
Yeah, I heard her. So I'm Jae Jones, again on all social media platforms, Twitter, IG, Facebook, TikTok. Y'all know where I'm at. See y'all next week. Hopefully I have a good story for y'all next week from the game.
Add G Money Caveman on Twitter. And hopefully I won't have a baby next week on this episode. I have a baby, but she'll be sleeping somewhere else.
Right.
That's what I mean.
I'm glad you cleaned that up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has been popping them out like hot fries, but
hey,
don't pull out.
It's a blessing. Right. Don't pull out.
See y'all next week.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. It was
Thanks for
fun.
coming on.
Pleasure.
I had a lot of fun.
And we're gonna talk about what you do in fantasy football next week too. So.
But yeah,
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
we got to make a date to have a big ass podcast with the Facts crew though.
Whenever y'all ready. It ain't nothing. Nothing but a word. You know we with the shits.
Hey, all right. Collabo coming soon and sometime soon. We gonna see.
Yeah, but this Salmon Alfredo is calling my name.
All right, we gonna let her go. We gonna close the door on their ass, Willie.
I said deuces.